one of two floodlights I bought, 50-watt floodlights. Bought two for about $100. They're about $50 each. And these were the ones I was the most happy with, actually, because both units have been holding up fairly long. They've gone, this would have been the second winter, I guess. And I believe these did about 41 watts. I'd have to look at my old videos. So it wasn't real bad. It wasn't terribly, low like some of them are. My 100 watter was only 70 watts, etc. But the match of this one is doing strong still. This one just mysteriously just up and died on me. So I'm going to do a little autopsy here, see if we can figure out what's going on with it. What's your guess? Inverter? Or the LED itself? Or some other cause? Which would be bad wiring, I guess. Not much else could go wrong. Let's open her up and find out. Just to be sure, I attached a power cord, plugged it in, nada. Give the old drop test, no changes. So she's dead. Confirmed, double confirmed. And for the record, this one actually had a ground. Securely hooked up. I've seen where the ground wire was just hanging in some of these units. Well, I was tempted just to start cutting wires when I had this back apart. Took this back lid off, found I have very short reach with the wires, I really can't get it apart. It's a little better now that I took the ground lug off. And I took these 4 screws off, including the ground lug. That really did me no good, except for this, releasing that plate didn't really do me any good. Getting the ground lug out did give me some freedom, but it's still too short to do much with. So I guess what they do is they build the back part, and they feed the wires through and attach them to the LED die here. Let's look at the surface here. It's like a real soft, almost like a silicone rubber surface on top of there. And let's hook up a voltmeter and see what we get. Okay, and looking at DC, I haven't tried looking at AC. It just keeps going down. It was higher. It was 1.5 volts almost at first, so it just keeps going lower and lower. It's almost like a cap's discharging. But even at a constant current, the voltage would have to go up. Yeah, even if it was open, it should still present more voltage than that. So up to this point, I've been resisting cutting the wires in hopes of getting the whole thing back together again. But I'm pretty sure this inverter is croaked at this point. And to make it worse, it's potted. So I'm not going to be able to get it apart successfully. Not that I'm not going to try. Here's the label for you. See if I can read by my camera or not. According to the label here, this is basically a 1.5 amp power supply, constant current power supply within 5%. And it can go up to 40 volts to make that current. Boy, that stinks. Alright, now I've taken off the shield that the encapsulating agent was poured into. And so, like I thought, there's nothing to get into. There's a different color of encapsulating compound here, so maybe they did use a heat transfer. Yeah, this is so there's 2 different encapsulants here. The hard black stuff, and then there's this stuff with the metallic powder in it for heat transfer. Interesting. But you can see there's a big hole burned into it. So probably the main pass device popped, Unless they got a surge device in here, which I doubt they would. By the depth and darkness and smell of it, I'd have to say it's probably a power transistor of sorts, the main transistor that was doing the pass for the constant current source. Although, it could be the bridge, I don't know. Who knows what burned up in there? I'm not going to go any further.